Evening all. So today we're going to look at some fits. This is something a lot of you have been asking to have a look at. So let me show you my fits. Come walk with me through my drop suit collection. I like logistics suits at the moment, only because we're doing a lot of squad play, and I think squad play is enhanced by the ability to have drop pads, medical, revival tools, and the things like the remote detonators. I am a shameless whore when it comes to fitting, because obviously I've just bricked this this Logi suit, so it's got 2 shield mods and 2 armor mods. To be honest, I'm learning that that's actually a really stupid thing to do. The armor reppers are pretty decent, because most of the time you get into a firefight with one person, you'll kill them, and then the next person comes along and kills you. So things like maybe that is worth considering. We'll come back to that. The next suit I have is a heavy suit. Now, you can have a militia forge gun without any skill. Now, forge guns are like, they're railguns, so basically they're like the railgun turret, and they can fire a phenomenally powerful shot that does a little bit of splash damage, but not great. And then the second heavy suit I have is a heavy machine gun. Now, heavy machine guns are perfect for when you have tightly packed collections of enemies that you want to, kind of push out. I then have another suit which is basically the same as the first suit, but really this is just them fitting an ammo forge. So you see I'm duplicating my suits, and you can see there's a lot of that going on. And then the third one is then this sniper suit. Now, I'm terrible. I bought some Orium damage mods just to test what they do, mind, and they give me 20% additional damage. So this is my sniper fit, and I've got 2 sniper fits. I've got one with a charge rifle, as you can see, and one with then a tactical sniper rifle. So always mixing, matching, and kind of putting as many suits together as I can, and I think really you can see it. And then numbering them as well. Number them maybe in terms of a quick reference number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Every fit you have must have an anti-vehicle suit. So you can see here I'm just going to finish this suit off, and I'm thinking basically a damage mod of some kind. And you do need these suits for when you see a tank coming. You can quickly get to a supply depot and jump in, and then always try and fill your suits if you've got that sounds terrible. Always try and fill your suits, because it's always best to have every module filled. If you have an empty module, try and mix and match around a little bit. Also look at some of the upgrades like circuitry as well, and so on. So this suit is now absolutely obsolete, so I'm going to delete that. And then I have my shotgun fit at the bottom, because I just don't use it. I don't like it, but I need to do some theory crafting on it. I've also fit it pretty badly, as you can see there. Not into shotgunning at the moment, but I certainly will be in the future. I think just at the moment having a blast with a logistics suit. And I think really, try and have as many fits as you can. Try and keep it possibly to one screen. And just so you're aware, every single new character you create has a fit that is standard. So this is the Arbiter. Another alt I have has a forge gunner, and another one is a logistics dude. So let's just then quickly look at the market. Let's just maybe look at some of the things to bear in mind. I know this is repeating myself, but make sure you buy one of every module. This gives you the ability to do some fitting crafting. And then just looking at vehicles as well, and I know I've kind of shown this before, but I just want to make it very clear. This is kind of an extension of the vehicle fitting one. Always try and fit all your vehicles as well, so buy one of every vehicle module if you can afford it as well, because what you can then start to see is what your vehicles are capable of. Now, nice little trick here. This is something that I started to do for all of my suits now, is actually figure out how much their restock value is, and then put that in the name. So if I have multiple Soma fits, multiple tank fits for example, then I know which one's which, because I'm actually going to name, basically price them out. So I know that that one, every time I call it in, is 224k ISK. I know that my shit fit sneaker, which is probably incorrectly named, because that's the one I use to and again, to be absolutely clear, you have the ability to, from the very first moment you play, as long as you can afford it, to use militia tanks and dropships. And the militia tanks are about 200k, and the militia dropships, which you can use with no skills, no requirement at all, just go to the militia part of the market and then look at the vehicles. And as long as you can afford them, you can buy them. And you can see, I've done a few rounds, and I bought 8 Black Ops dropships. And this is part of the process of what I would say is really good, because now I have a huge number of vehicles that I can really start to use. particularly with my snipey little tricky thing that I do, which is getting on high buildings and shooting people. You know, I like using disposable dropships to do that. I know there's other ways to do it, but you know, that's me. So that's a very quick look at the market. Hope you like that. We'll do some more of these. I think really it's just to show you that you should have as many fits as you possibly can. And I think with vehicles as well, try and mix and match it up a bit and do some experimentation. I think way too many people just stick with the AR frontline fit. So mix and match and see how you get on. I hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.